Right, we live, I believe, yes. Right. Okay, let me find a seat. Hi everyone. I hope you can hear me fine. I'm using my headphones today. See if the sound's a little bit better. Feel free to send me any message or kind of share your impression, or if you think it's working with the headphones or not. I'm just going to wait for a minute, maybe, just to allow people to join in. And as usual, that video is going to be available on my channel and on my account. I'm saying channel. On my account, on my Instagram account. Right. Okay. I shall start now, and then as usual, please just hop on the practice. It's one of those practices that you don't need necessarily to prepare yourself before. But because it's very short, it requires you to kind of jump into the practice straight away. So if you're coming in 5 minutes, 10 minutes late, it's all fine, as long as you just kind of dedicate your dedicate yourself until the end of the practice. To be completely present in the experience. Hi, hello. Right, brilliant. So I'm just going to start now. And yes, let me start now. So happy Monday. We are Monday. This is our was 20 minutes I dedicated ourselves to really self-listen, self-inquire, self-care, through the breath, through the posture. Posture has a lot to do here for you, and through your presence, just being very present in the experience here. I do believe that, I really believe that the most beneficial practices are simple, accessible to everybody. So that's why I designed that I suppose class, or that little space for you to be able to breathe and to feel the breath and to feel what's happening in the body, and to kind of have that very open that very open relationship with yourself. So you're not hiding anything to yourself, you're just really present and like allowing things to unfold. Hello. So yes, lots of talking to start, but I shall start now. Hi, it's nice to have you. All right, let's start now. Okay, so we're sitting tall as usual. So we always want to have a nice tall posture. And the posture, as I said earlier, the posture, it starts with a posture. So that's where you kind of show yourself you show up to the world, isn't it? So you want to have a really, lots of hearts for you too. So you want to have a nice tall posture. So that posture will give the information to your brain. Give the information to your brain this is time to hold myself and to be strong. Yeah, because we're gonna ask the spine to be tall, but we're gonna also ask the muscles around the spine to hold their ground as well and to feel really tall. And so here, as you sit very nicely and comfortably, but still not lazily, you have your shoulders that are dropping, you feel the crown of the head moving up towards the sky, and you can start to close your eyes. I'm sitting on the floor, but you could very much sit on the chair, and you access that long spine, that strong back. So we're starting with a nice and simple breath. It's always, simplicity is always the best way to go. So we see, starting with a breath, that's just about sipping the breath in and out through your nostrils. You're inhaling, exhaling, inhale, exhale. All right, so you just sip your breath in and out. And maybe you can visualize an elevator, so the breath is starting from the lower part, from the ground floor, and moving up to the fourth floor. So the ground floor will right at the base of your belly, and all the way up to the chest will be the fourth floor. So you're inhaling to lift the breath up, and as you breathe up, you breathe in, the belly expands as well, and then slowly exhaling to allow the lift to go down to ground floor, and then maybe feeling that sense of withdrawing in, and to bring the belly button in deep towards the spine. So there's sense of expansion as every time you breathe in, and the lift. And then as you exhale, the lift goes down, and we feel like we're coming back into ourselves, into the guts. All right, inhale, exhale. So if you're able to breathe in and out, closing my eyes from time to time. I'm seeing new people joining in. Hi, it's really nice to have you. So every time you breathe, you're aiming to breathe in and out through the nostrils, but you could very much breathe out through the mouth, but consciously. So you're sipping out that breath rather than, right? So we're going in, exhale. Good. All right. So we're keeping the breath nice and comfortable, and then we're going to bring the left hand on top of the middle of the chest and the right hand on top. You could have the thumbs. We could have the thumbs touching each other, and then we really rest the elbows down close to the body, so they're not out, they're close to the body. So there's a little bit of feeling of resting the hands on the chest, but also kind of having that sense of releasing any tension that we might have in the heart space. So it could be just a general feeling of feeling a bit stressed these days, or feeling a little bit out of place, not quite centered. So this is a quite nice way to calm. So we're gonna have that kind of gentleness, that gentle care through the hands. So the hands are resting lightly, but there's a feeling of, okay, you're fine now. And you really keep the elbows close to the body to kind of add up that sense of safety. You drop the shoulders low. Your neck is very long, so you should be able to move your neck very nicely and freely. And we're going to inhale this time. As we expand the belly out, we're probably going to feel like the chest going to move against the hand. And then slowly moving away from the left hand. Okay? So inhale, belly expands, and chest is moving towards the left hand. Maybe the left hand is pressing against the chest, and then slowly exhale, the chest is moving away. All right, let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. So the elbows are very close to the body, right? And notice what that does on the back. Maybe you're able to feel the breath a little bit more on towards the back of the body. Maybe not, but just explore that. Just have a look. Super. Just one more breath here. Lovely. Great. So what we're going to do here, we're going to keep the hands on the chest. And then what we're going to do, we bring the chin up, 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 up. So the chin is moving up, but we're not collapsing the head back. So the neck is holding itself. So we bring the chin up. And then we bring in now the breath a little bit higher towards the throat. Then we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So continue that inhale and exhale, sipping the breath in and out. And make sure your elbows are very close to the body. Inhale. Exhale. Next inhale. To lengthen the throat, and exhale to just bring the neck back into center. Good. All right, just relax your hands, rotate your wrists, and maybe wiggle your fingers and rest your hands where they're happy to be when your elbows are nice and dropped and the shoulder feels nice and open. Now we're going to keep the elbows close to the body, and then we're going to push the chest forward. So it feels a little bit like you're going into a back bend. And then the chin is moving forward. So we're not lifting the chin up. We have the chin nice and even. And then we're going to breathe here, allowing that breath to kind of expand the chest. So it's just to kind of an exercise that quite well if you feel quite limited and quite constricted in whatever you want to do in your life. So it's quite nice to have that space in the chest that allows you to embrace whatever you want to embrace. So we're moving the breath into the chest. We're inhaling, expanding the chest out as the elbows are close to the body. Slowly bringing the breath back in by exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And slowly exhale, release, come into a normal, nice, easy posture. You can roll the shoulders up, back and down gently. Up, back and down. Up, back and down. It's nice to have you guys. All right. So we're going to have the hands. Can you see my fingers? Yeah. My fingers, no, you can't quite, can you? So my fingers are just either side of me. And I'm allowing my arms to be as straight as they can be. So we don't want that. So we move the fingers away from the body enough so we feel the shoulders nice and relaxed. Drop down. And then you have the arms straight. All right. So your arms are straight. So I'm straight on the ground. But if you're sitting on a chair, you could very much just have your fingers hanging in the air, but making sure your arms are straight and the shoulders are dropped. So here again, the chest will lift, and I do feel that sense of pulling through my the top of my shoulders, particularly on that left shoulder. You might feel a little bit more on your neck or on the back. Doesn't really, wherever you feel it is where it needs a little bit of attention. So what we're going to do, if you feel any tension anywhere, just kind of bring your awareness there where the tension is, and allow the breath to do the work for, to release, to bring care, to bring, ease, space, to release stiffness, whatever is needed in that place where you feel tension. Just bring the breath there. So your intention is to release tension. Your intention is to release tension wherever it needs to be released. Okay, so let's do that. Go. Let's now start now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And continue. So your presence is very much needed here. So you do need to be present in the experience. Find your own rhythm. The slower the breath, the better. The longer the breath, the better. The fullest, the roundest breath you can manage to it. Let's add a couple of more. And last one. Beautiful. And just release, 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 release. Roll the shoulders up, back and down, up, back and down, up, back and down. All right. Okay, this is the moment where you can move wherever you need to bring a little bit of, to release any tension that you feel at the moment. I'm choosing to twist, but you could do very much to any movement that feels quite, that feel good. Feel like you need to do it at the moment. And then we're going to go back into stillness, and then we find that nice tall posture again. The hands can be where they're happy to be, and then we're gonna go into our 10 counts drop that we do at the end of the practice, which is just to basically center ourselves. So 1 will be the base of the spine, and it could very much go down your legs and feet, and then you can root down the earth, and then the 10 will be right above the head, hovering, connecting you to what is ever above, but also out on the side. So it's very much including anything around you, outside of you. Okay, so we're going to do that. So let's start with so we're starting with 10. So 10 is right above the head. And let each count take you where when you need to go, basically. So don't try to direct the meditation, just let yourself drop into it. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 3. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Just give yourself a moment to sink into that last count, that last drop, that one. And it resonates within you. Okay, lovely. We did it. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, guys, for joining in. And as usual, this will be available on my channel. I keep saying channel. On my account, Instagram account, and it's also gonna be on Energy Works YouTube channel. So make sure to have a look there. Make sure to have a look there, and there's lots of goodies there, not just for me, but over beautiful light workers as well. So please make sure you pop into the channel. I'll put everything in the description box. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, everyone, for joining in, and I shall see you very, very soon. Have a lovely, blessed week. Bye.